Shalom. Welcome back to Rooted in Hebrew. Today is the 12th. Good night. Um, Welcome, Sister Linda Cross and Sister Monica. I'm glad you all was able maybe to make it in early this morning. What is this? Yes, I was looking over some things. Pretty much last night into this morning, and I was talking to I was talking to a brother, and we was talking about the pros and the cons and the ups and downs of life. That's we would, I think that a lot of us we can understand the trials of different brothers and sisters. That's one thing we can understand because we know everything pretty much about us is trialsome, and to some of us rather, it can be overwhelming at times. That's one thing it can be. But one thing that we can always say, we know what not to do. With this awakening, we know what not to do when it comes to the Most High. We learned that over the thousands of years. We know exactly what not to do in order to stay in His grace and how you can be taken away from grace. Shalom, Brother Ricky. I'm glad you made it in, brother. It's been a moment. I thought maybe you became a millionaire, forgot about a brother, and went on about your business. How you doing, brother? And so that's one thing we can relate. And so I was looking over some things with other brothers and what they're doing, because when it's all over said and done, this is not about me or you personally. This is all about us. It's all about us as a whole. Hey, brother, that's a good statement there, Brother Ricky. I like that. Hey, man, I wish that for all of y'all's people when it's all over said and done. And we seeing those things. We're seeing the Most High showing His hand for His people than ever before. Now, I know I keep on going back. I got to go back to the brother who came up with who's taking the electricity out of the air. Now, we go back to Burkina Faso. That brother has a fish farm that, what they was hoping in 4 months. No, I'm sorry. In 8 months, they was looking for mature fish in 8 months of when they started the program. When they seen that those fish, the farming of the fish, and it looked like tilapia, those fish was mature in 4 months. They were just blown by it. And see, this is the reason why I was asking brothers and sisters about this. I was telling them about my laptop, and I can't use it. When I was coming back, they did something to this laptop where I cannot pull down my wireless, and it's just not working. Because I wanted to do the video, but I can't do these videos from my phone. So, but in the video, they were so blown that in 4 months, that those fish that they started off 4 months ago was mature, and they had the video showing these big old fish, and I'm from my examination, they look like tilapia. But this is how the Most High is blessing. It's the small things that we need to be paying attention to, because trust and believe, is going to lead to much bigger things. And this is what the Most High is doing with his people. These things are happening within us. This is not the time for us to be soaking ourselves in fear. This is not that time. Fear, man, we need to brush that to the side. And don't get me wrong, brothers and sisters, it can be trialsome at times. It can be. But we got to start bracing our minds, our hearts up against fear and to put things in the Most High's hands. And we keep it moving. He knows exactly what he needs to do for each and every last one of us. Not one of us is going to get left behind. Yeah, we had this thing that we was created for great things. That's one. We were created. We came into this world for great expectations. Although we had to go through that discipline due to our forefathers. We had to go through that discipline, and then this is what leads to us knowing what not to do. We had to be that. What's that? We had to be that example. We had to be, because the Most High is not going to. He's not going to step down his glory or his expectation of his greatness. He's not going to step it down for us. No, we got to step it up for his glory. That's what we have to do. And so with that, it led to Israel going in and out of slavery. It led Israel going back and forth to these false gods. That is what our history has done. And the Most High went on to say, he told Moses, he said, these people, they go push me one time too many. And they did just that. They pushed the Most High. Not they, we pushed the Most High one time too many. Until we got pushed into a coma, spiritually speaking. We got pushed into a coma, and we was not going to come out of that coma until the Most High deemed it necessary that we come out of this comatose. But as we awaken, we know we come to realize. Shalom, Sister Pixie Dust. We come to realize that with this awakening, we do not shy away from our forefathers' actions. We don't. We do not shy away from our enslavement. We do not shy away from the captivity. There's a lot of things that we do not we shy away. Once we found out who we were, we held on to that because it served as a witness to the world. Yes, our forefathers did this. Yes, our forefathers did that. Yes, we're coming from this. Yes, we're coming from that. Yes, we're coming from a trampled people. You do not see us shying away from that. That's one thing we don't do. We accept our discipline. That's what we did. We know why certain things happen to us. We know why certain brothers or sisters act the way they act. We know why the continent of Africa is in the condition that it is in. And we're the only group of people that's taking ownership of that. You ain't never seen another nation take ownership of all of that. They do not, what they may say, They don't want all of that negativity. No, that's not negativity. That's called discipline. That's what we went through. We went through that discipline. We put the Most High on top. We started yelling his name in faith. Other people claiming that, oh, it's too, you can't say his name, it's too holy. We went into the apocryphers. We brought those apocryphers back out by means of the Most High's will. And we clamped down on them. That's what we did. We come to understand, oh yeah, the laws are not done away with. This was a satanic move that they taught us. Now, this great falling away that is about to happen, there's a great deal of warning to that. And it is especially for his people. Because this great falling away, Most High said, hey, whatever they're going to do, be warned. Because it just might fool his elect or his chosen people. That's how serious this is. This is where we stand right now this very day. We're seeing the Most High stand for his people. There's some things that's happening, brothers and sisters. Now, you know, I got to go back to this. How many of you brothers and sisters know about taking static electricity out of the air and powering your TV? Do you understand the schematics of it? Do you understand the science of it? Majority of us are going to say no. I don't even think the Gentiles understand it. They just had to take it from this brother and for them to implement it. Yeah, you know, sister, I heard that, Sister Pixie. Um, this brother named Mike Roebuck. Now he's part of that. He's part of ADDI, and he was telling me about that. And so I got to get him a call because he's going to go into it a little bit more in depth. He understands it, and he also, he was telling me that he's really truthfully considering it, just like myself. Because when he was telling me, I said, "Oh man, that's something we would like to look into." Because not only with that, I mean, we're seeing how the Most High is using this brother in his mind, and they like the actions that he's doing. Now he's putting it into action. He's just not talking about it. He got works to back up what he's talking about. That's the beauty of it. Now, and that I gotta get Brother Mike a call back this evening, and I'm gonna get more details of how it works and things of that nature. But it's just not for Burkina Faso now. What from what Mike is saying, it's just not for them because I think that's supposed to include 1, 2, 3 other countries, 3 to 4 other countries. Yeah, I got to talk back with Mike to get a better understanding because he's part of the ADVI group, and so just to get a better understanding of it and things of that nature. So that's when I got to talk back with him. You know what? I could do that. I got to give Mike a call, and then he can. And I don't think I would have a problem with that. He would have a problem with that. I've been knowing Mike for a moment. We was, me and Mike, we was part of 2 different organizations, and we've been, and yeah, we just, I don't want to get down in that, but yeah, that is a good idea, sis, and I think I'm gonna do that. But this is one of the things I'm trying to get another laptop and things of that nature so that I can bring in these videos and bring in more brothers and sisters to voice their opinion about different things and things that is going on. Uh, Hold on, brother Ricky. What do you got? Let me do it this way. Mm-hmm. Move it out there. You talk about Burkina Faso. Well, I mean, I can believe that. I don't. I mean, I tell you. But you know what, brother? I'm looking at it when the Most High was talking about a great falling away. Um, and this is just this is my understanding. When they said a great falling away, I'm not seeing this little small group of Israelites falling away because it said great. We're not there. It's not a. I mean, we're very small. We're very small. This awakening is pretty much new. So this great falling away, I really attribute that to Christendom, Islam, any and all religion. That's what I attribute that to, because that will be great. That will be great. And so I see that scripture really applying to all false religion, period. That's what and then at the same time, the Most High said, if possible, it can, whatever they're going to do, it can be misleading to even some of his own people that are known to be Israel. Wait a minute, let me see what you're saying, brother Ricky. Hold on. Well, now, brother Rick, that is a point, and I would say that to I would say that I would give that warning. I would, because I mean, their mindset towards women, um, it's not good, sisters. It is absolutely not good. Now, if you used to it, that's a different story. If you are not, you coming from the West, you best proceed very cautiously, because there are some things you can't say or do and think you want to. Hey, freedom of speech don't go. It doesn't work there. Put it that way. When it comes to the Muslim community, it has no power. Mm. And that's the thing. Now we do have to proceed. We do have to proceed with some knowledge. Now, if you're a person and you find that hold on, sister, let me see what you're talking about. There are you have well, brother Rick, where you at is he's in they're in what's that country? Brother Rick, what part of Africa are you in? I keep on forgetting it. Zambia. That's what it is. Zambia. Now, so I was looking at Zambia. This thing um, is a lot to getting them, especially against Tanzania, because you still have the laws of the they're still there, although they've been broken down. Eventually, it's going to disperse. But until then, we still have to use. I'm breaking. I'm breaking up. Hold on. What about now? Are you able to hear me now? Shalom, Sister Hazel. So I'm pretty good now. Okay. All right. So I mean that's what I have found now. The When it comes to Zambia, yeah, and I think from the last I talked to Sister Waters, she said you can get your citizenship here for like $700, and you don't have to be there to get it. You can do everything is online, and it's you go online and you do things, and and that's how you just start filling things out online. And that's before you even get there. Um, and so it's truthfully, it's going to boil down to finding out what countries are, you know, African American friendly, as you may say. They may say that um, that's in now. Sister Pixie, that's in Zambia, brother. Hold on, because he just hold on. Let me see. Oh, not that one. Hold on. That's that's what Brother Riga said. Was it Lusca, Zambia? So that's in Zambia. Sister, the waters they also. Matter of fact, they say it's quite a few brothers and sisters that lives there. Yeah. Uh, so yeah, I know what you're saying, brother. Yeah. Um, but we do need Shalom, right. Shalom, Sister Monica. Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch the video, Sister Hazel. Yeah, I know they were. He's the false town. If it's not Burkina Faso, they're talking about the brother in South Africa. They're the two like major feeds that are out there now. Uh, Ibrahim Torre, he, yeah, I mean, he like, hey, if you want to talk about somebody that's gonna be equal to Trump, it's him. He's making changes in the land laws, and when he made changes to the land laws in Burkina Faso, the West got upset. It affected them. He arrested a Gentile. I don't know what country is that. He got on European lands, and it was a gold mining company. They arrested him. They went and arrested him because they was taking 80% profit. Burkina Faso was only getting 20%. Uh, Europeans, they got upset. Trump got upset because it affected them. They was doing something on the land, and so it's all balls when it came to land ownership. And I understand it. This is crazy. Hold on just for a moment. All right, what about now? You all able to hear me now? Hello, testing, testing. I don't know what's going on. Okay, yeah, but I don't know. It's could be that that device is going bad on me. I don't know. But I got to eventually work myself to get a laptop because I did want to. Like I said, there's a lot of videos. Whew, that there's a lot of videos that I wanted to share, and I kept playing with this phone trying to figure out how to do videos on, and it seemed like it can't be done because I've been googling and everything and seeing how to do it, and But like I said, my laptop, uh, how somehow it got damaged and coming back to the United States, but um, we're just keeping moving. But I tell you, um, those days of not knowing where to go and how to move about. No, no, we can search out things. But don't get me wrong, now, brothers and sisters. When it comes to finding countries where they could be friendly, because I mean, well, we still bombarded with some people that got doing things underhanded, you know, and so we still have to be cautious of how we move about. And don't get me wrong, do your due diligence. You can get your citizenship in Tanzania, but my thing is this: you do Tanzania, you talk to somebody that's in Tanzania, a brother or sister that's there. They're going to point you in the right direction. I'm gonna tell you the people that it's the waters, but they're in Zambia. But you can always get in contact with them, and they will put you in contact with brothers and sisters that will walk you through the program, so that you don't have to get hassled for no $7,000. Now that's the thing you just do not want to get. You don't want to get hassled for no $7,000. It don't cost nowhere close to no $7,000. But if you coming in, and even if you think you're going to go through a lawyer, he on the take too. He's on the take. This is the reason why it is so important to find brothers and sisters that's on the continent who's been there, who understands, who know people who are willing to work with you to get things done. Now, the dual citizenship, I mean, yeah, it's going to be dual because now I know that there is another law where you can, but you have to denounce where you're coming from, and then you know, and it's like you part of that country, but that's very vague now. Because I do know that Ghana, if you want a complete citizenship, you will have to denounce that the country where you're from. Put it that way. So, I mean, I got you, sis. Um, I mean, that's how you that. Hey, that's gonna be anyone's choice or how they want to do this or do that. And that's the thing I do too. Since when it's all over said and done, it's going to be the Most High that's going to move. See, right now, Burkina Faso could be a what's the word? Like what Brother Ricky said, it's a heavy Muslim country. But like I was saying, I seriously believe that great falling away applies to all false religion. Because the Most High said he's going to awaken his people. And I seriously believe, this is just me now. Now, I could be misinterpreting, I could be misunderstanding the scripture. And if I am, I am open up for discussion on it. I seriously believe that great falling away is going to happen globally, and it's going to attack all religion, because we are not a religion. When people wake up to find out who they really truly are, that is the Most High's direction. That is a great falling away from a satanic organization. The world is a satanic organization when it's all over, said and done. You know, that's the thing. Now, Sister Linda, no, when I was talking about denouncing, when you just going over there getting your citizenship, let it be that dual citizenship. But there has been brothers that I know of that went over there and they denounced. I mean, they didn't have nothing else over there. There was nothing had them tied down to the country. And so with that, I mean, they overlooked everything. Hey, I don't have anything that, there's no military background. There's no type of retirement or whatever the situation may be. And so with that, yes, they made that decision to denounce it, boom, and become a full-fledged citizen of Ghana. That's what these brothers did. Now, I'm not saying that's what you should do. No, I'm not saying that. No, you proceed with caution. You proceed with caution. But that's the thing. Well, but anyway, it's just when it comes down to, and that's what I was telling some brothers some months ago. When it comes to the brothers I was talking to, they was getting like military retirement pay in light of a shaky foundation of a system that we are part of. And what I was telling them, I was like, hey, move your money around. To each his own. If you want to go live in Africa off of military payments and things of that nature, so be it. But you only have one basket of income. This is the warning. You only have one basket of income. And if that basket has a hole in it, you hemmed up. You are absolutely hemmed up. It ain't the fact that you go in there, going there crossing your legs and sit back and sipping on some Hennessy or something. No, you have to be smart about this. You have to have multiple types of income on the continent because their money don't move like our money. Get yourself used to how their money moves with another hustle that you have on the side. It can be small. But to rely or to trust in a dying system is just not advantageous. It's not. And especially if you see in other countries that are fighting against the US dollar, you need to make sure that, hey, you got money coming in from this particular country. You doing this or you doing that. You using the US dollar for the strength that it has. That's what you're doing. You're using the US dollar for the strength that it still possesses to start other things. If you got a little garden in your backyard, Use that garden to make some money, extra money, just in case things go belly up. You got a source of income. You have a source of income that's outside of the US dollar. You just use the US dollar to get your tools, your equipment, your feed, or whatever the situation may be that you need to get this up and running. And that's what I encourage to brothers and sisters across the board. You knowing that the Most High said, I'm going to destroy this place. He gave us warnings. Now, if we just sit up here and take it for granted, hey, that's going to be on us. But I'm not trying to be naive when the Most High said what he's going to do. Sister Hazel, you said this. And that's with anyone, Sister Hazel. It's the way the Most High leads you. And no one can sit up here and let me say, they can't say, what are you doing this way? Nah. If this is what you feel that the Most High is leading you to, you faithfully do it. You faithfully do it. But now, the Most High, like I said, though, he has already given us warning of what's going to happen to this system. Sister Kathy, shalom, Sister Kathy. I don't put nothing past this system. And the way Trump is moving, and you know what? And I'm gonna tell you a thing that I found that was so odd and ominous was when Elon was standing right next to Trump with his son, and that just looks so. It's not unprofessional. It was just something about that was eerie, you know. And I'm like, and then what he was saying, I'm like, and I mean, is it me? This man ain't making no sense. But I tell you, when it's all over, said and done, we are the ones that can fall back, look at it, understand it, and we realize we had to go through these things and we have to start understanding things. We went through what we went through. Now we are understanding how we need to move. Now, when brothers and sisters wants to take their trip or get the citizenship, I mean, yeah, do your due diligence. Reach out to brother and sister Waters. And matter of fact, I need to get in contact with them and see can I bring them on, because the last time I was talking to them, they was in the process of making a song. And so, and then I'm gonna bring Mike Roebuck on too, and I'm going to I'm gonna ask him to explain it, to get a little bit more in depth when it comes to that. What is this? Does it really, truthfully, encompass like 3 countries? And then the other 3 countries, if it do, I'm saying if it do, what is their religious affiliation? And for you brothers and sisters, then you'll know exactly, all righty, they this here and they that there. But I will say this now. Those Islamic countries, I tell you, that's very heavy in it. You got to have a strong backbone, sisters, for that. Unless, I mean, that's when I seen that in Tanzania. But it seems like Tanzania is more like a 50-50. It's Islamic 50, and then that's 50% Christians. Because the area that I lived in, no, it was all Christians. It was all Christian. And you're right, Sister Kathy. We can't put nothing past them. I'm truthfully saying we cannot. We just can't walk in there um, unknowingly. We need to know. We need a base. We need a base of understanding of how we need to move about. Oh yeah. Now single women, yeah, it's do it this way. But this is the type of information that brothers and sisters need to know. They need to know these things. Mm. But brothers and sisters, um, we're seeing how the Most High is moving. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, I don't know this brother's. I don't know this brother's religious background. I don't. A Burkina Faso, I do not. But I'm telling you, the Most High uses who He wants to use. That's one thing he's going to do. And you can question him all day long, all you want, but he's going to use individuals for the glorification of his great and holy name. Whether it's Israel or a Negro that may, up under the assumption he's Christian, or one who may think he's Islam, the Most High is still going to use them. He's going to. Shalom, Sister Cynthia. He's going to use them. But at the same time, he did say, not one of his people will be left behind. That is, left asleep. They will not be left asleep, not knowing who they are. So that's the thing we have to take into consideration. Shalom, Sister Doreen. Yes. That is. I'm telling you. We there are things that are moving right now. And let's just say, hypothetically speaking, that everybody that's on this live is an awakening Israelite. We can't say that as to what's going on outside, about individuals. But we do have the faith and the confidence that this brother is saying things that are in line with the Most High's will. Is he not? Is he not saying African Americans come home? Yes. We need to pull together as one. Yes. He's saying everything that we should be doing as Israel. He's saying everything. And it's just not him. Whatever he's saying is affecting other countries. Take that and give glory to the Most High, because it's working towards his glory and for his people. Sister Kathy, let me tell you, let me say it this way. That passport, I don't know, but the last time I went and got my passport, it cost me $300. My son, and maybe it could have been uh it was a rush, but my son's passport costs a little bit over $700. And it could have been it could have been the fact it was rushed. It could have been that. But I don't know. I mean, mm, mm, Liberia, um, it's a brother. Well, he's from the United States, but he's so pro. I know because he works my nerves at times. He's like he pro Gentile. He said, he's so pro Gentile. It is absolutely irritating to me. No, I don't want to talk. But he has a lot of interactions with Libya and things. But I don't, from the last time I spoke with that brother, Libya is a little bit more friendlier towards passports. Uh, you work for sister. They must have got me then. But you know what, Sister Pixie? I'm gonna tell you what it was. Um, I I think I went through I don't know, but I went through FedEx, and FedEx is a third party or whatever. Then I left FedEx. Then I had to go to the post office. Then I had to go back to FedEx once. I mean, it was a whole lot of stuff, and they got it done. $700 rush, and I don't know if it's because it was rushed or whatever, but that's what it cost. Now I don't know how much it costs now. I mean, do you know how much it costs, Sister 50 does? Mm-mm. Now, I mean, mine's, I don't have to renew mine's until 2028. Oh man, I'm trying to figure out could I do it, go and renew it. 'Cause like right now, wow, okay. They must be seeing something. They must be, uh, I tell you, it's getting that way. I mean, these people are waking it up and they seeing, you know what, I meant to do this. I should have done this earlier, but I'm still going to type in because there was some brothers saying, man, type this into that chat GPT and ask it what would happen to the United States if 20% of people left the United States. And so I still haven't did it because they said it ain't nothing nice. Yes, the $700 was a rush. Mm, mm, she don't even about it. Ooh, I don't know. And then what's the killing about it, brothers? When I was there in Tanzania, my driver's license expired. So instead of me going back to Chicago because my house is not there, it's in Arkansas. So I went to go renew my license. They tell me that you got to do everything over because I have CDLs, B license, and I was like, why I got to do everything? Oh, because your license expired. Maybe you have to go back to Chicago. Looked it up in Chicago. Boom, I got to take a trip way to Chicago just to renew my license. But if I do that, my thing is this, because I think they have like a 4 and 8 years. I'm just gonna go for the 8 years and be done with it. Um, uh, and so I didn't even, I didn't, I mean, I didn't think, that, and then that'll give me time to see my son and then, shoot on back and continue to do what I need to do. But, the, hold on, let me see what you're saying. Yeah, since I believe that's what it was when it was all over said and done. They got well, they got they did what they did. I mean, mm. And now and especially I'm thinking this way, sister, is that I'm quite sure that they're going to see people start applying for passports and things of that nature on a much larger scale. And I seriously believe they're gonna slow it down. Or if they don't slow it down, they're gonna raise the price. It's gonna be one or the other. But if that percentage rises, like some of the brothers and sisters are saying from this chat thing, AI stuff, they just may stop it. Cause see, they can sit up here and talk about moving people out of the country all they want. I think they moving people into the prisons system to get that free labor, to get that low paying labor. That's what I believe. I believe that they also know that all of these so-called Negroes they have locked up are eventually going to come out. I believe they know what the scriptures say, and they preparing themselves for this. Just like one, what was that? One of your sisters said when you're seeing, I think it was Sister Monica, that was talking about Elon Musk and being in the Oval Office with Trump. That stuff it just looked like downright the money. You call it the way you see it, and the way he was babbling on and on and on. It just didn't sit right. I mean, I just seen a few minutes of it. I ain't like I'm sitting there trying to analyze his political shenanigans and things of that nature. That's not my cup of tea. You know. Shalom, Sister Van P. Yeah, Sister Kathy, yes, they want slavery all over again. The thing about it is, this is when they messing up at. Our slavery, Judah's slavery, and Israel's slavery always had money in it, around it. That's it. Judah and Israel is a money-making people, and they made money. Every time we went into slavery, captivity, the one that was in power, oh yeah, they was sitting high. Every time. Now, they can fool themselves to say, hey, we need a slave base. They will find themselves broke or broker. That's the difference between us and our slavery, captivity, compared to any other nation. Yeah, you can work them and things of that nature, but they made money off of Israel and Judah up to this particular day. That's a historical fact. But they believe in themselves. We need this slave base. We need this here. We need that there. And if they think that it's going to work like that, let them continue to fool themselves. Let them continue to fool themselves. The system is dying. Their system, rather, is dying, and they have some concerns. They're moving about foolishly. Now you seeing on some of the feeds, Trump want to get rid of the IRS. How that is going to work, I don't know. From my understanding, now I don't know, but Isn't that where they get their military funding from? It's from when we pay taxes. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But that's where they get their, I was told that's where they get their military funding is from taxes. They need more people working than anything in order for them to, draw taxes, off the common people. But there's a whole lot of things that this man is doing. Mm. Oh, wait a minute. Is today Wednesday, Sister Doreen? Today is Tuesday. So you will come on tomorrow, right? Yeah. Okay. Um, and I'll give you a call once I'm done with this live, and we can go over get things prepped for it. But and I think there's a way I can where you can show your screen, and then we can test it and see whether it work and things of that nature, for you can have where the brothers and sisters be able to see it. Because truthfully, a lot of brothers have been brothers and sisters was messaging me and saying I need to put videos onto this platform, which I understood. And there was wasn't no I was upset or nothing, but I knew what they were saying because I've been trying to put videos on when I was in Tanzania. I was trying to put videos on, but at that time I was just starting. But I do see that I'm gonna have to look into getting another laptop so I can put these videos on and things of that nature. And I hope I can do that in the next couple of weeks. But yes, wait a minute. Today is Wednesday. Today. Oh, wait a minute. I tell you the truth. These days are going by. Today is Wednesday. Man. Well, we can take care of that tomorrow then. I'm thinking today is Tuesday. It is what it is. But going back to the topic, yeah, they are running together. Since I ain't gonna lie to you, they running together so bad to Ooh, yes, it does. One moment you get up stretching, next thing you know, you breaking it down for the night. And at the same time, we seeing things happening, distraction after another distraction. Now it seems like this World War III is right at the threshold again. I was like, man, please. I mean, it's getting to a point where, go ahead and get this stuff popping so we can move on about our business. And that's the mindset of the world, it seems. They tired of going back and forth. Trump is trying to eliminate income tax to offset the increase in hidden taxes from the tariffs. I tell you the truth, and that can be it can be a distraction too. But I tell you, it would appear that they're continuing to shoot themselves in the foot. That's what it appears, and they thinking they're making some what's the word? Some educated moves, but I seriously believe they're gonna make one move, and it's going to cost them. It's going to cost them deeply. They're gonna make that one move, and that one move is going to cost them real bad. It's going to cost them. Mm, that's the thing. Excuse me. But but one thing I would say about us is that we have to keep continuing to look at what the Most High is doing. He's working with his people because eventually we're going to lose. Uh, we're going to lose all. We're going to lose all type of contact. You know, we are already a set apart people. We do understand that. It's going to get to a point where we're like, that's you all's business. It does not, it no longer concern us. We're not on that continent. We're not scattered like like we used to be. Now, how you countries are going to get down, that remains to be seen. But that's not our problem any longer. It's a problem, it's an issue with us when we are still in a captivity situation, captive situation. Yes, and the actions of the local governments can affect us negatively. I tell you the truth, this cold that came right back up on me. Hold on just 1 minute, brother. Negativity. They have this. People are getting the flu here very badly, and it's been going around. I don't have the flu, but it's messing with my sinuses. This weather. One day it was pretty warm. It was pretty warm. Everybody was out walking about in short sleeves and short pants on, and then it got right back cold. And I mean, they started to get sick. I tell you, I seriously believe it's something in the air. That's just my theory. Shalom, Sister Zenobia. That's just my theory. Ooh-wee. But the things that some of these people can do in these politicians, it can affect us. It can. As long as we are in that captive moment, yeah, we stand in the shadows of being harmed. But once that exodus take place and it's complete, it no longer concerns us. Do you brothers not see what the Most High is doing right now? What he's putting in place? This brother in Burkina Faso, he's doing what he's doing. He's saying what he's saying. And other leaders are understanding his trials, tribulation. And they're coming in to support him. Or he's going in to support them. They're working together. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, yeah, they may be Islam. All right, no problem. The Most High knows exactly how to wake his people up. I'm not trying to cut the Most High's hands short. With man, it is absolutely impossible. Not so with the Most High. He uses who he's going to use. Only thing we need to do is continue to recognize who he is using. And we base things upon the scriptures. Oh, this man is moving in this direction, and this is part of what the Most High said was going to happen to his people. They're going in and they're changing laws, to which the Gentiles went in and made laws to hinder them, the locals, and to put them on top monetarily. These leaders are going in, taking back their lands, They fighting for that, and they taking back the resources. It's happening. It is absolutely happening. And we go look at the scriptures and we believe in the Most High. We're going to have to understand and see how the Most High is moving in individuals. Now, that brother that's in South Africa with the electrical system that he come up with, I don't know that brother's religious background. I don't. But I can see the Most High is working in him. This guy, he said no. He said God showed me everything he needed to know about what needs to be done, and he did it. And he also said the Most High gave him visions at night of what he needed to do. He didn't say that he came up with this on his own because he played in a garbage full field full of used electronic equipment. He didn't say that. He said the Most High showed him this here, and he showed him that there. He put the Most High first and foremost as to who gave him that. What do you think the world want to hear? They don't want to hear nothing about no God. They do not want to hear that. We do. We want to hear that. And the more we start to put the Most High, and who's that? Who was that sister? I forgot the sister that sent a text. She said we got to start putting more respect on the Most High's name. And that brother did just that. He did that. He put respect upon the Most High's name. That's what he did. And we should be doing the same thing. We should be doing the same thing. You gotta take some. Shoot, Sister Patricia, I'll try anything. But I'm gonna tell you this, Sister Patricia. I did not have this problem when I was in Tanzania. I seemed like my sinuses and everything cleared up. Because I mean, yeah. But once I got back, it took me a month to get over the cold. It didn't knock me down or anything, but I just noticed that my sinuses just went right back to And I'm like with Sister Kathy. I seriously believe they just dropping chemicals in the air. I'm serious. It's like no, you know, um, what do they call them? Chemtrails. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm believing that a whole lot more than anything. I'm sorry. I can't put nothing past these people. They're very demonic. Now, Sister Kathy, that's what I was thinking also with Tesla. I'm thinking they got their information from the fallen angels when it comes to some of this technology. Because truthfully, brothers and sisters, I'm gonna tell you another. I think the Chinese are like hand in hand with the fallen. I'm serious. I mean, they have some stuff out there. No, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm like, well, wait a minute, hold on now. They could be, because a lot of stuff that they have, and especially when they pushed that AI out, was it last month, and it did something to the market also. And I seriously believe, brothers and sisters, I think that was a test run. Hold on. Sister Linda, cross. So they made the laws for themselves. Now they changing the laws. Oh yeah, Burkina Faso, yes, he changed. He went in, and especially when it came to their land, because they was digging up gold, sister. They was digging up their gold, and they was taking 80% of the cut. And Burkina Faso was only getting 20%. That's a problem. You don't come and cut up the land. Oh, you have to wake up. Flip that nonsense around. And then he arrested the man, some European. He arrested him. That's what he did. And so, yeah, it's going to be an infectious movement, because other leaders going to say, hey, they doing the same thing here. I mean, it could be a different company and things of that nature. But when you have one person, and especially when they tried to delete him plenty of times and he's still moving, oh no. Other countries started to get they started to get a stronger backbone. There's too many black messiahs that are arising. This is their fear. This is their what was that guy's name? Some Gentile, and he said this stuff back in the 40s or 50s. He said the most thing that's fearful for the United States is for black people to come to get together as one. Well, welcome. Black unity is on the rise. That's how I have to say it. And they seeing it. Their fear is at their doorstep. That's what it is. You know what, Sister Kathy? This AI stuff. Me, myself, I'm looking at it. It ain't nothing but a digital Ouija board. Right now, because it's like they coming off as it's brand new. This is the new thing to do. Chat GBT and all that stuff, and truthfully, it's not new. It's just redesigned. That's all it is. It's redesigned. They did the same thing with the Ouija board. They asked that thing's questions. And the only thing about it, these old crazy people that play with that board, they held their fingers on that little, whatever they want to call it, and that thing, it will move over to different letters, and it tell you everything. But it was demonically, it was a piece of demonic equipment. Everybody knows that. So now they took what was, let's just say, analog, and they somehow figured out and said, hey, let's take the Ouija board and make it digital. You can just type in what you need to type in, and we're going to come back with and let you know this here or that there. To eventually, because I mean, what? Trump is he's saying he's putting in 500 billion. 500 billion into this AI thing. What? This Ouija board is about to go worldwide, or at least they're trying to take it worldwide. But they got to figure out which demon is going to be stronger for the US, which demon is going to be stronger for China, and in any other country for that matter. Any other country. That's the only I see the drawback for these nations. And that's the reason why I say I proceed very cautiously with messing with this AI stuff, these fallen angels. That's just my take on it, and things. And I know that since they brought out their new version of AI, a lot of brothers, I'm not knocking it enough. I mean, to a degree, there's some things that can be used with it. And I view it like the internet. The internet got some dark things about it, but at the same time, you can use the internet to preaching about the Most High's love and kindness for His people. So when the devil comes up with things, we look at, all right, boom, we can use it. But when it comes to that time where you have to literally disembowel yourself, oh yeah, we should be able to disembowel ourselves then, because there's a new internet system that they're working. Well, ain't no such thing as they're working on. They got it. They got it already. In this internet system, man, I was like, I was like, man, look here now, this stuff here, this here, new internet, it's just like, isn't it about like it reads your thoughts? Bam, it's there. This ain't dial-up no more. This ain't no regular internet no more. And me, shoo, no, that thing, I'm like, no. I mean, I don't know right now. I mean, it's just too, it's too instant. Fast is an understatement. It's just too instant. I mean, but truthfully, brothers and sisters, they have all the information they want on us. I'm serious. Because if you have a cell phone, if you have a TV in your house, a new one, if you got that floor model, you good. That is straight analog. But these new TVs, they hear your conversation. They hear it. If there's a national emergency, brothers and sisters, I'm telling you right now, I repaired those TVs. I put in new boards, everything. All these TVs got cameras on them. You can believe it. You can sit in. And when I say this, brothers and sisters, they claim that the cameras and things are on there for your own protection. I'm gonna tell you the reason why they say this, because they can turn that TV on if there's a national emergency. That TV will pop on and give out eerie sound where it will wake you up. If there's like some impending attack, that TV is going to come on. And your cell phone is going to go off, the TV is going to come on. If you got it plugged up, it's coming on. And majority of you brothers and sisters have the TV plugged up. Whatever you're talking about, you have a cell phone, your conversation is being listened to. Not necessarily recorded, but sit around the house, you and a group of people, and y'all start talking about, let's see, moving money around. The next thing you're going to see on your phone, a part of your advertisement, is going to be all these types of banks that has this new thing or that new thing that has this interest rate and thing. That's what's going to be put on part of your the advertisement to you. You talk about baby Pampers, you're going to start seeing little small commercials on your feed for baby Pampers. Your conversation is being listened to. It is. And so it's information that this AI is taking and formulating a system of how you move about. That's it. They wants to know everything about you. Everything. In order for them to control you. If that's if if that's the way they think they need to move, that's where they're going to move. This is about Hashatan. He wanted all of that information about you. I tell you, this is not the time to be fearful. This is not the time to be fearful. This is the time for us to be faithful, trustworthy, trusting in the Most High. The negativity, no, we need to start pushing that stuff to the side. We need to push it to the side. The Most High is moving. He's putting his people in place. He is putting us literally in place. Forever how you brothers and sisters are moving and what the Most High is telling you what you should and should not do, pay attention. Pay more than the usual attention. He's moving. And if we're not recognizing it, we're going to lose it. We will literally lose it. You have brothers and sisters that are going through some things. But at the same time, you still got to pay attention. Because majority of the stuff that you're going to see and hear is a distraction to take you away from the big picture. To take you away from the big main picture. When the brothers and sisters said, yeah, this is about you, Israel. It is about you. It is. These fallen angels, they know exactly who you are. They know your blood. They see your bloodline. Oh, yeah, this one, no Israelites. Shalom, Brother Robert. They know exactly who you are. And if they take that time out to cause a great deal of stress to you, trust and believe, there's something that you're doing that the Most High loves and the devil he hates. If he got to put his principalities on you, he's going to do just that. Along with that, what he go put up on you, you're going to have full blown knowledge of what's going on with you. The Most High is not going to leave you stranded like that. You will have knowledge of what's going on to you. Whether other brothers and sisters want to believe it or not, you keep it moving. And some may call you crazy. You keep it moving. Some of you brothers and sisters are going to get slapped by demons. Literally. You're going to get beat up by some of them. Brothers and sisters, you're not here to make people believe what's going on with you. The Most High knows exactly what's going on. And he's only allowing it because he knows that you can take it. It's not far-fetched. It's not. It's not far-fetched. These are the things that's happening to Yah's people. Some of them got to go through this here because their position to the Most High, yeah, it's up there. It's up there. Other ones may not be so much. Like I said, you may have other brothers and sisters who would not experience this. You will have some brothers and sisters that are going to be dealing with some sicknesses and be like, man, and they can get to the point where, you know what? Abba Yah, just take my life. But he don't want your life taken because he's working something out in you for a better situation that you're about to come into. Brothers and sisters, that's across the board. You're going to have brothers and sisters that's going to go through a whole lot more than what you're going through. Period. We all gonna have our different gifts and our different set of instructions to what we need to be doing. You're going to be placed in your position. No matter what you're thinking, you're going to be put into a position of where the Most High wants you to be. That's what's going to happen. We got different gifts. We got different gifts. Brothers are being attacked. A lot of you brothers just don't even know a lot of things that's happening to other brothers and sisters. The trials, the tribulation. But these are the things that these disciples of Yahusha supposed to go through. They're a chosen race. And we ain't even speaking about the 144,000. Think about what they're going through. The brothers and sisters that's out there, that's going through some things that you just can't even comprehend. Yes, you most definitely believe it. Satan is going to most definitely be up on them. But these are the struggles that they got to go through. These are the struggles that they got to go through. We just need to continue to support our brothers and sisters. Some you may see and they say, they explain something about their lives and things of that nature. Then you have some say, hey, they may say this or say that. And you may not agree with it. And things, hey, and when it's all over said and done, it's going to be between them and the Most High. And you're going to have, and on top of all of this, you still go have those that's going to come in and say, hey, the Most High said this to me, he said that to me, and can be that wolf that's covered like a sheep. We still going to have that. That's one thing we're going to have. We just got to be mindful and spiritually alert at all times. That's what we're going to have to be. We got to maintain that. We just can't haphazardly take everything that a person says as truth. This is not a church that you just sit there, open up one scripture, and you read and you preaching off of one scripture for 2 hours. No, we're a whole lot more intense than that. With this awakening, yes, we are very much more intense than that. And I'm quite sure the world knows it. They'll tell you. They said these Israelites, they know the Bible. They know the Bible. They get into that Bible. So now, the more we entertain ourselves with these scriptures, the better off we're going to be. You're not susceptible to falling for anything. No, you're not. Because you're going to have those that's going to come in and say, I've been chosen by the Most High. You'd be like, prove it. Because your actions are going to speak a whole lot louder than your mouth. We're going to have to stay on. We're going to stay on top of our spiritual heritage. We woke up. Along with that awakening is holding on to our history book, our rules, our regulation, our laws that the Most High gave us. That's what we all have to do. And if we don't continue to do that, we may find ourselves falling away. That's what we may find ourselves doing. These brothers and sisters that's putting information out, trust and believe. They're putting it out there for Israel to give you the warnings, to let you know what's going on out there. And if they can sit up and tell you the struggles of other brothers and sisters, some of you brothers will be shocked at some of the things some of the brothers and sisters are going through. Whether they're on the continent or they're here in the United States or they're in the EU or other lands. We're going to go through some things. We are a chosen race of people that has been set apart to be holy to the Most High. Yeah, you got to go through some things. He chose you to be a holy nation, a holy people, a holy individual. He chose you. And so we got to maintain that. We just can't go into the Most High half-stepping. We cannot do it. The position that we was born into, we was born into greatness. We was meant for greatness. This is what we are moving towards and into. Yes, we're going to be, we've been disciplined, but now we got to come out of Satan's wilderness full of demonic beings and things. We're about to go into the wilderness that the Most High owns. That's the wilderness we're about to go in. We will no longer be up under the nose of the devil in his wiles, his persecutions, his hatred. We will no longer be up under that. Now we're coming up under the Most High's direction. And coming in up under that, your flesh is going to be tested just to bring out that spirit. That's the purpose of this wilderness that belongs to the Most High. Is to purge out that flesh. Get that flesh out. Let that spirit shine. This is what we're going to. This is what we longing for. That's what we're longing for. And for those that do not want to give up their flesh, because hey, all we got to do is go back and look at our forefathers in Egypt that was coming out of Egypt. Did they not show their fleshly side? Whew. Right when they crossed over, they dove off into their flesh. And they paid the cost for that too. The same thing's going to happen with us, brothers. When we go into the Most High's wilderness, the same thing is going to happen. All right, let this grand exodus take place. Let it take place. We're all on one continent. But once that magnificent day take place, and let's just say, hypothetically speaking, like a lot of brothers said, it may be televised. Let it be televised. It's going to be for the world to see. Man, there's only one race of people. It's going back to their lands, to their land. Never before in history have they seen anything like this. Never. We never seen it. But now you seeing all of us, and I'm just saying all of us, I'm talking about all of us at one time. Some brothers say it's going to take time for that to happen. I don't know, but in order for it to be grand, let's say, let's go with all of us leaving all at one time. That right there it will get the world's attention. And once that happens and that dust settles, that event has taken place, and we start to, yeah, what's to get? I ain't gonna say, well, let's just say we start to get complacent. What was that? Who was that? Was that BB King that did that song, The Thrill Is Gone? When it's happening, yes, it's very strong. It's very strong. And let's just say it takes some years for us to get used to that that massive exodus or gathering. And so now time went on. We started to get accustomed to our new surroundings. We start to get complacent. And some start to complain. Yeah, that flesh is showing itself now. So right now, when that exodus is happening, and we seeing things in the sky and things of that nature, yeah, everybody go be one with the Most High then. Everyone. From a thug to whatever. Everybody is going to be holy. To see, you can't say, yeah, everybody gonna be holy. Like I said, they're gonna be thinking about, oh, they're gonna be in so much fear. We're going to be in fear because we never seen this. We never seen it. Now it's happening. Now, whatever you think your heart is right now, trust and believe. Whatever you thinking and whatever you doing, you ain't gonna change that overnight. Don't fool yourself. You're not gonna. If you feel that America is your place to be, and even though you may be part of that exodus, trust and believe, your heart is going to go right back to that desolate place. And you just may find in yourself not going up under that rod of the Most High. You may be that rebel. It was already done before. There's nothing new up under the sun. There's nothing new under the sun. Our forefather did the same thing. It's going to be your mindset. Keep on feeding your flesh. You will reap corruption of your flesh. That's what the scripture says. This is that time where we need to be working on our flesh. Right as we speak, while we are in captivity, you will have those ones that's ready to get up out of here. They ready to go. If it means if we have to break it down to, let me see. If you, let's just say hypothetically speaking, and you can, and I heard brothers and sisters say, the Most High won't let that happen. We used to electricity. We used to indoor plumbing. We used to cooking gas. You may be used to it, but you just might not have it. It may be just those simple things the Most High will use against you just to show you how much you rely upon your flesh. You may not have it, brothers. You may have to go out there and get water. You may have to go get it, bring it back, do whatever you need to do with that water. You may have to. Are you ready? to go to the wilderness, truthfully. Because whether you want to go or not, you go go. You're going to go. And you may have to go there just to be disciplined. You may have to go there just to be, hey, to fall away. This is a warning that the Most High is putting out. He's letting you know that, hey, you're going back to your land. You're going back. Ain't no maybe. Nah, the Most High said you're going. Everybody's going back to his or her own land. Put your mind in that position. I heard brothers and sisters say, you know, now Africa is not built up for me to go there right now and things of that nature. There are some things that are good about Africa. It is good that it is not built up. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, you want to get it built up to like, you want to say it should be like the Americas. I say, I'm glad it's not. They ain't telling you about these houses that's just exploding out of the clear blue sky. Because those gas pipes that's been sitting underground so that you can have cooking gas, those pipes are over 100 years old. Do you all know the pressure that those pipes are supposed to hold in order to hold that gas in it? Those things are, they're exploding. They're blowing up homes. So be careful for what you wish for. And at the same time, brothers, all we have to do is look at what other brothers and sisters are coming up with. Look at the inventions that these brothers are putting all on the internet. And think about the long run. The long run. Not the short, the long. We just can't be looking at some of the things that we call in this, cooking gas, running water and all that. Brothers, you will be on a continent away from the serpent. Well, listen to what I said, away from the serpent. Right now, we're right up under Satan's nose. We are right up under his nose. But the Most High said, I'm going to take you away from the serpent, where he will not affect you no more. That's the thing. And we take that moment. I ain't gonna say moment. We take that time to work on other things that's going to benefit our people. And if we take that time to find things that can benefit our people, hey, we're working ourselves away from that flesh. We're literally working ourselves away from the flesh. Well, Sister Monica, they trying to maintain it, but I mean, can you imagine going all over the United States trying to take all those old pipes out? They're not trying to in those like rich neighborhoods. Yes, I've seen them doing that. But what about these low income neighborhoods? Sisters, please. This place made itself a time bomb. That's all it did. You know, we talk about technology and things of that nature. Everything is not all about technology, brothers. It's not. Because we're looking at technology as to something that can give us an opportunity where we're not, what's the word? Working as hard. Let me give it to you like this. um, my grandmother, and I asked her this. I said, and I told her, and I asked, said, how did y'all make it through the Great Depression? And my grandmother, she said, what Great Depression? She said, only people that got affected by that were people that lived in the city. We were sharecroppers. That's what my grandmother said. We ate what we grew. We didn't starve. They did. They was eating all out of the garbage cans and everything. We didn't. That's what my grandmother said. And she said, and she went on to say, she said, y'all, like now you got washing machines. We didn't have time to be depressed. This is what my grandmother said. We did not have time to be depressed. She said, when they start coming up with the washing machine, microwaves, and things of that nature, where you cooking your food on through a microwave, a roast or whatever, and it's done in 30 minutes, that's time. That's 30 minutes of time where you sitting around thinking about nothing. And your mind become idle. When my grandmother and them, they said they wash clothes, they wash clothes in a wash tub with a scrub brush. And brothers and sisters, they still do that right now in Africa. Go to the front yard, wash their clothes, and hang them up. They still do it. But my grandmother was saying they didn't have that time. They didn't have that luxury of an idle mind. They was always working. Nearby from sun up to sundown. They did not have that time for idle talk or idle mindset. They didn't have that. But you come to our time, technology, technology. I mean, I'm serious when I say this, brothers and sisters. Y'all may think I'm joking. But the cooking stove that we know it as, the cooking stove, that's fading out. That is absolutely fading out because they have this air fryer now. The air fryer, you just, if you want to do a pizza, put it in there. Cook the pizza, cook the chicken. That's, and what? You can cook 20 minutes, your chicken. Well, that's technology. And I would say it's pretty good. But there's things that's coming in. There's things that are in that's going out. They're going out. But the mindset, brothers and sisters, it's the mindset of what we really want. When the Most High says, you must hate this system like I hate the system. But if you love that system, the love of the Most High is not in you, and you do not have life. That's what he says. Now we can believe it and move with it and learn from it, or we can stand here and be dormant. Because trust and believe, it's going to happen. Some of us are going to long for the system of Satan. Period. You can call it the United States all you want. You can call it, it was built up. It's still owned by Satan. That's all you're saying to the Most High. So the Most High is really, truthfully, is giving us a warning beforehand. Have a heart to change your mind. Period. Have a heart to change your mind. Because the Most High has a desire not to destroy anyone, but he wants us to turn around and repent and do the deeds that he has instructed us to do. And it's only for life. He's the life giver. He is the life giver. Shalom, Sister Van P. You have three of them? Ooh, since I had one. And that's all let me tell you, my son, when he came home from school, that's what he used all the time was the air fryer. He wanted some chicken or whatever, boom, put a season on, put it in the air fryer, boom, go about his business. Because that piece of equipment has it replaced the stove. That's what it did. It replaced that stove. And I think as we go on through time, and especially with us, um, we you're going to see a lot more inventions that our brothers and sisters are going to come up with. It's going to happen. How some of our brothers and sisters are moving and doing things. It may appear to be on the low end, but eventually we're going to rise. And we will not need anything from the world. They talk about that fear. They should be fearful. They know the moment we pull ourselves together as one and we sharing information with one another, their control is gone. It's gone. They need us. Even though we're in captivity, they are still in need of us. But they want us to be in a captivity mode. Now, we're not even trying to entertain that. We're not even trying to entertain that any longer. Mm-mm. But that's the thing, brothers and sisters. We're seeing what's happening. And let's appreciate the way the Most High is using individuals to bring us back together. Because once this falling away happens, that's going to be a sight to see. Then the thing that these governments are trying to align themselves to put themselves in a favorable light is not going to work. All right, now they are being dumbfounded, and they're finding themselves with no way out. They run into the mountain, they run into the caves where they are used to coming from. They're going right back to it. Brothers and sisters, keep your head on a swivel. Let's fight to be encouraging. We got to fight to be encouraged. And let us not dove off into fear. It is a must that we trust the Most High. This is what he wanted from Israel from day one, was for us to trust in him. And for us to take that trust and just leave it in his hands and we move on about our business. That is what he wants us to do right down to this very day. Yes, it can be trialsome. It can be. But we got to start somewhere. We have to start somewhere. I tell you, this is the time of the end. And I tell you, it's something, it is spectacular for us to be awakening as the Most High's people. If you, brothers and sisters, find this edifying and you would like to donate to this channel, because we got things we're trying to do. We have Sister Doreen that will come on tomorrow. And I'm going to talk with Brother Mike Roebuck for him to come on and explain more about this visa and things when it comes to Burkina Faso and those other countries. And at least we'll have more information as to brothers and sisters making a sound decision in which way you wants to go. And if you would like to donate towards this channel, there's my Cash App, and there's a Zelle account that I do have that's below the screen. And so, because I really wants to get into some more equipment, and because there's a lot of videos that I really wants to share, a lot of them that I be coming upon, that I wants to share and show different inventions of what brothers and sisters are doing here and on the continent, to show you, brothers and sisters, this is how the Most High is. I mean, you may think that it's small on this particular scale, but if you really understand how I don't know, maybe it's me. I look at, you may see a torn down house. I see potential in that house. I see a house that's already fixed up, that's already ready to be lived in. That's how I see things. When I see, what do you mean, Sister Monica? What time? I see things in a finished way. Like when this brother here, the brother in South Africa, when he built that power bank, I already know the implications of that off the top. Sister, I will say, Sister Doreen, when it comes to the banking and your money matters and things of that nature, I gotta more than likely, I would say on the good side, let's just say 7 o'clock tomorrow, and I will go in and out. Wait a minute, you said 6 a.m. PT Pacific time. You want to do it at that time, Sister Doreen? 6 a.m. All right, that's right. 7 o'clock then, because I think 7 o'clock is Central time. Yeah, that'll work. It'll be 6 for her, for Sister Doreen. And so, and then the same time, matter of fact, I'm gonna see can I get Mike, and I'm gonna see can I get Sister Waters also. They might not be on the same day, and things, because Sister Waters, she's very knowledgeable about other countries and the visa process, especially that with Egypt. So, yeah. So I would say, Sister Monica, around about 7, and I'm gonna go in and set it up for tomorrow, and then and we can have Sister Doreen on, and then Mike, I'll have to check on him, as well as Sister Water, and then we can just move on that way. But like I said, if you brothers and sisters like to donate, the information is going across the bar at the bottom of the screen, and we can move on, because like I said, there are so many videos that's out there of our brothers and sisters that has a video. And on that note, brothers and sisters, I would say shalom. You okay, bro?